Did I cheat? Should I tell him? Is it cheating if it's a situationship? Should I tell him? Was what I did even cheating? Okay, so I've been talking to this guy, let's call him Chris, for like 5 months, and we basically text like BF and GF and have agreed to be exclusive with each other since May, even though we aren't official. The thing is, we never met. Judge, all you want, bitch. That's not what this is about. Okay, I really liked him. So here's the thing. I'm finally meeting him tomorrow. I've been faithful this whole time. Even though we aren't officially BFGF, we agreed to be exclusive. I never planned on being in a long-distance relationship with someone living 5 menem away from me who refused to meet me for this long. At first, he said he wanted to meet me after he had a haircut, and he works a ton, so kept saying he didn't have time to get it, so I was okay with that. After 3 months, August, I started to tell him I had needs and couldn't wait much longer. I gave him until September and told him I was moving on if I didn't meet him by then, but he kept making excuses. I gave him a couple extra weeks, and by mid-September, I said we should just be single until we meet, and he said he was okay with that. Then he said he had a haircut a few days after we were both single, again, and we would meet soon. I was talking to another guy at that point and told him it was over when Chris said he had the haircut cut, but Chris kept postponing, saying we'd meet during the weekend and then he'd bail last second. I told him if I didn't meet him by the end of September, I'd be moving on. I've turned down literally dozens of men, I'm not bad looking, trying to hook up with me for months. We were supposed to meet last weekend, the 1st of October, but he bailed and said we could hang out during the week. Then he bailed during the week and said, we can meet this weekend tomorrow. Here's where things get bad. I was hanging out with this one guy. Let's call him Tim. He's not the guy I was talking to and turned down when Chris finally got the haircut. I've been turning down Tim for over a month every time he tried to hook up with me. I was hanging out with him when Chris bailed on meeting me this Tuesday and said we would hang out Sunday. Honestly, I figured he would just bail on Sunday and I'd never meet him, so I hooked up with Tim. I haven't been with anyone in 6 months, and honestly, I just wanted to get off. We gave each other oral and I immediately felt guilty. Turns out Chris didn't bail, and I'm actually meeting him tomorrow. Did I cheat? I told him a month ago that we were single until we met, and we haven't met. So if I cheated. I even told him that if I didn't meet him by the end of September, I was moving on, and he still kept bailing. So did I cheat? Should I tell Chris what happened with Tim when we meet tomorrow? The thing is, I really like him, and we've been building this up for like 5 months, and I feel like the future we've been fantasizing about is finally about to happen, and I don't want to ruin everything because of what I did with Tim. I blocked Tim and told him I'm not talking to him anymore. I know I would never cheat on Chris if he and I were official. Reddit, what should I do? Tell him or not? Was what I did even cheating?